welcome to Ragnar's Gate Tarot. Hey, session 11. Hopefully it does justice to everything. But hey, yeah, we start with the card which I have checked for myself for this session, which gives the underlying vibes. Sort of like I have kind of sort of meditational card, taking advice, how you ever want to call it. But basically it was Six of Pentacles inverted. So basically, yeah, Pentacles is the card of money, health and other concrete things in the end. It's a 6, so I would relate it at this point to the Tower, which is the Tower of Pentacles. So the underlying vibe would be like that one has to keep in mind that things that are not physically things exactly, which are not built in a solid foundation, will crumble. If you don't notice that there will be an occurrence that will make it happen, like for you basically. So that is the stuff. Also there's other things that this could relate to. For example, that it's basically that maybe like money situation is not based on a right foundation. And if you think about it, it's such a simple funny thing that you make a tower of coins, the pentacles. Higher you make it, and then if you didn't put it good, it's gonna fall easily. This is kind of sensations what I got from this card. And of course there is just the card itself, which is like, could be like charity and giving everyone what is due, but this would be then in that sense like the opposite energy, or like the energy would be blocked, or like this. But yeah, I would at this point, for me, what has come from this would be and welcome to the stream. It's part 11 already. Where does the time go? So yeah, that would be the Tower of Pentacles, and also in a sense would be not so serious. It would be the actual tower, then would be like total with all elements basically. But this would be just material plane, which is not something to be fool around with. Also in our lives with the health and money and stuff, it's not always easy and all that. But hey, that's maybe about that. And then basically I have now I will explain how the readings today go. It's free readings, and idea is like there's a catch though. Senior cards. So you have 5 different cards, if you have heard of it. They have been used to test ESP phenomenon, and there was like from 19th century beginning with Ragnar and his colleague. They were making they were making like people to guess the card. So basically they would take a card, they would look at it, and there usually was a screen, and we have more than a screen, we have probably thousands of kilometers of distance. But the idea was that the other one concentrated and the other one had to try to figure out what was the card. They had 25 cards in the deck, and they would go through the whole deck. So but here what's going to happen, I'm going to have the deck, I shuffle it. I'm not going to show you the card, I will have it close to my heart, and when I see it I will picture it and I will send it to you, and you have to wait. You can make one guess or one to tell one pattern, so one of the 5, so square, the cross, the waves, the star or the circle. So basically it's one of those, and I will put it forward. I will do my best to picture it, and you have to use your extrasensory perception to figure out which one it is. And I will say wait, and when I say now, I put the card like this. Everyone starts writing. Before, no. If you put it before I have said, that doesn't count. So basically the first one who knows what the card was, who is the fastest with this, will get the question answered. Okay? If nobody gets it right, we're gonna do it again. And funny enough, there has been like yesterday in a reading, one person got 3 questions, like 3 cards, like, and then for someone it took much more time. So every time we gonna search for synchronicity and like connection, because this is an energy exchange. This seemed to be giving good vibes to it. It seems to give like some more connection with the intention also that you want to ask something. This is a good addition to this, basically. So that's going to be the stuff there. And then few words from our sponsor, which I don't really have yet at least, but I have put on buymeacoffee.com / Ragnarskate there's going to be and there is 3 different possibilities for membership to financially support me and my channel on our endeavors. So there will be Ragnarskate 1, which is gonna give you access to weekly guidance card / tarot tale card. It's a video. I will pre-record it, and it's only for members. Then it's gonna be monthly session with questions and answers, only for members as well. This and then comes the next one. You have the same what was before, but you're gonna get an extra question that you can send to me by email, which is more like in-depth question. Like you can see in the description, I have there like basic yes or no. Then it's more in-depth. So it's basically the in-depth question. Send it on email. If you want, I can answer with email, or I will make a video and send it via link. The video link, maybe I can make it on YouTube, and it's only for you then to see what comes from there. Then there is the number 3, which is Ragnarskate 3. Surprisingly, you don't need the cards to know that, I guess, still so far. So that has everything that was before, but it will have also one personalized reading for 15 minutes. So we can do it video call, we can do it through here or other places. Depends how you want it. So that's like a really actual reading. It's an interaction. You ask 1 question with them, and into that you ask 15 questions. You have 15 minutes, and we're gonna try to make clarity your situation as much as possible. Also, it will include special offers on personalized readings, or personal readings, private readings, and special offers and discounts as well. The idea is that now I have to say that this is going to be a limited offer. So basically, it's not going to be there forever. So for the first Ragnarskate 1, there's going to be taken 30 people, Ragnarskate 2 40, and Ragnarskate 3 50 people, because some realities will come at some point. So I'm looking forward to get the foundations good to this, and the prices will stay the same. But like everything in this world, other than once you take it here in the beginning, it's gonna be the same always. And then in the future, like everything else, prices will go up. So you can use that. And as a special bonus, if you do now take any kind of membership, or you want to donate through the Buy Me Coffee some dineros to Ragnarskate Tarot channel, you will get a Russian Gypsy fortune telling card reading, or you can get reading with the runes. Hi Savvy. So basically that's the stuff, and of course it's super helpful that if you subscribe, like, share, and comment, hit the bell so you know when I'm on. And I'm also on TikTok, so follow me there. There's gonna be some highlights and also like a promotional video about the coming session. I do Finnish and English, and now it's English where we are going with this. So again, warm welcome for everyone here, and for anyone who will watch the videos afterwards also. Hey Sabrina, hi. I will, more than happy, but there's a catch today. Like I was before, I lost you yesterday somehow in the digital ether. So basically, have you ever seen Zener cards? If not, I will tell you a little bit. So you have 5 different cards. The idea is to use your extrasensory perception. This has been used to test and to make research on ESP. So the idea is like I will pick one of the cards. I'm not gonna show it to you or anyone else. When I look at it, I'm gonna picture it in my head. I'm gonna try to send it to you, and you need to get the right guess or know the card right. Many people got it first time, somebody didn't. So we're gonna do it as long as it takes. So that will create the synchronicity between us. It's gonna create the right energy and the right timing, right everything. Okay? So that's how we're gonna roll with the questions, because that seemed to give a good flow with this. So now, did you understand what I meant? So the idea that they would keep the optimal the whole thing. Okay, you got it. Fair enough. All right, we're gonna put this here. So I'm gonna shuffle this, and you can like guess or tell once after I have said so that I'm ready. Which card is in question? Okay. So here comes. I will picture it. I'm gonna try to send it. Don't think about it too much. Here is the card. So go for it now, Sabrina. Yeah, we put it rolling. Like serious. Not quite. This was the waves in this one. Give it a try again. Okay, I will picture it. I will try to send it. I keep it in my head and I have to concentrate on it. So here we go. Next one. One guess again. Or one don't guess. Know it. This is good practice for the intuition and stuff I've been doing at some point. It seemed to get somehow better, which shouldn't be kind of possible if you look at it in a transcendental manner. No, we have waves. Okay, and basically 5 cards. You should have 20% chance every time. Okay, are you ready? Now comes the next one. So go for it. Let's get it rolling. No! Almost. It has pointed things, but that not quite. No worries, no worries. Good practice for the intuition. So again, next one, Sabrina. Keep your like antennas out or however something. Again. So remember, star, circle, cross, or square, or waves. 5 chances, 5 options. No, now it was a square. No. Okay. So we try again. No worries. We try again. Here comes antennas out. Okay. Now go for it. I will try to picture it in my head. Close. Okay. Yet another one. We get there. Okay, get ready. Here we go. Now practice make like a good star is there. So now we go for the question. You got the star. You have the star. Muy bien. Yeah, it's good. No worries. And this is good practice for the intuition. Like I said. So read current feelings for me. Write current feelings for you. Okay. So some shuffling and then we go for it. So Sabrina, here comes your stuff. Okay, can we ask? Yes, we can. So here is you. Here is right, and here is what's kind of going between, and this is him and his side, this is yours. You got the Knight of Swords, which is an air card inverted. And well, he has the swords inverted to Queen. And what is there is 5 of Pentacles, which is basically would be inverted. Everything is inverted for some reason at the moment with this. That would be, I think there has been some kind of, I would say that here this would be related to the death of sword. So I think this person has had some kind of change of mind, in a sense. Is if it would be the card death, that would be pretty serious, like super. Why do I keep using the super stuff? No contact situation. Okay. So yeah, I think there has been some kind of change of mind on his side, and what I would say, because of this, what has been discussed and stuff, this person's thoughts would be more in the not so much in the romance at the moment. I think this person's thoughts, because this would be the devil of pentacles. So I would see for me that this would be more like in the inside of like pleasures that relate flesh, on my view. So the current feelings would be like that. This person is what they have in their mind would be, as you can imagine, with the devil who has the two naked people there on chains and stuff. Maybe he is thinking like not so like super romantic things and feelings, but more like the actual reproduction process that grown adults usually do together. So that would be the stuff. So on your stuff, you are like that would be the star. So at the moment, I see that I would say that you are with the sword, that you want to keep a hopeful like thing going for you. That you are like with your mind. I think you are like with your thoughts and your reason. You are trying to make it so that you keep this kind of like with this towards this person like certain hope alive. This is what I see. You go, girl. It goes good. And like I said, the center card thing is definitely giving extra boost for this. I totally trust it. It's totally cool. I really like that. Well, the funny thing is like you have both like court cards of swords, so there is something with the mind game, or like something with the mind that is somehow kind of like close by in a way. But yeah, I think it looks more like that this person is there still sort of, and you are the one who is, like you just kind of said, and that's the idea, that you have the answers. The idea is to get you clarity to the situation. Yeah, I'm losing hope, and I will probably move on to. Yeah. Well, there is also, if you look at this card, it's not normally this way. Pictures in there is like they are outside a church or something in the snow and not doing so well. So you can take some kind of, you could read that card in like in an opposite manner, or that it's the energy is kind of lower or it's blocked or whatever. But I would go still, like I said about the devil before. Oh, this took place in a church too. Okay, fair enough. Okay, alright. Well, that's funny that one took out the church stuff. This is kind of like, hey, I want to say that there is something with this as well. And of course, uh, we've been talking. It's nice to have you back here, of course. So that's the stuff. But interesting that the church business came out still from this. This is a bit spooky already, right? Because how could I know anything? We can think about that. I have to take a sip of water. Sorry. Yes, you can ask another one, but we're gonna have to go through the same process. And now I'm pretty sure it's gonna go through faster because we have gotta initiate the energy stuff. So again, these are the options you have. Gonna have there with the cards. So square, cross, circle, star, and waves. So okay, we're gonna do the same procedure, and then you can ask when we get it connected. Like, and see about it. I'm still freaking out a little bit about the church business, like that came about from the cards. Okay. So we're gonna go for a card and then again the same procedure. Use your extrasensory perception and you're gonna get it. I am pretty confident this is not gonna take as long as it took the first time around. So are you ready? Here comes, and now I'm gonna picture it, I'm gonna send it. Keep it in my head. I don't know if I even should tell you. Do you know what it is? What did I just say? Like, yeah, what did I just say? No, but this is really cool. I mean, like, this is something, for me at least, anyone can think what they want, but I think these are helping. So yeah, that's a square. And like I just said that I feel that it's going to be not taking so long. Yeah, well, this is a two-way street. Like I said, we have connected now in that sense that we have created certain synchronicity, what Carl Jung was, for example, talking about, or he was talking about. So now I am very happy with this. So now I will, please ask your question. Yeah, because, and I will show you one thing also here. I don't know if you can make it, but the hairs on my hands are standing up in a good manner. Okay? So I'm not kidding with this. So, do you see Rad Alga him taking action towards me like we are on the socials and he doesn't message me? Okay, we'll make, let's see what we can get from that. So, does taking action to Rad Alga him taking action towards you in the socials and he doesn't, but he doesn't message you. Okay, we'll see. Oh, I don't know, should I, now I think I need to take this, which I wouldn't normally. And when I'm shaking the cards and taking for the energy, so I shuffle the cards, okay, and all that, and then I check is the energy right still for me to ask the stuff, and I got the devil. So it has to be the right one. So basically, he has access to my social and he doesn't even put initiate to message me or things. Okay. So will he take action? Action towards you. We will take one card for this. King of Pentacles. I think the king is gonna sit on his throne. So I think the king okay, yeah, hey, sorry, there's some even if the like a mental connection seem to be and the synchronicity seem to be flowing, but the digital ones have the mind of their own sometimes. Like it's been today, I was making a Finnish stream, it was kind of same thing. So I'm working on it, let's see if I can get it better. Okay, you there? So yeah, the king is on his throne. This king of pentacles is someone who actually has the animal instinct, or like this kind of like natural things comes naturally, and they are pretty strong in this person. As you can see, the king, which could be related to the emperor of coins. So I think the king will not budge. I think usually the king doesn't come to you. So I would have to say that he is not going to take action. I think the kings usually expect their subjects and other emissaries or whatever to the court to come to them. The king doesn't go. The emperor doesn't go. Usually you can see in many cards the emperor is like, they don't feel the need to do that. They feel confident in their position and they are probably waiting the other way around. Yes. Good, because I had some kind of mix-up. I also was talking for a while at one session and it was muted the mic, so that was silly. So, but yeah, the emperor, the king of pentacles, which this person seems to be, and you asked will he take a move towards you with the socials or whatever. I don't see that he will, sadly. I know that this would be something you would prefer. Well, yeah, I think there is could be kind of like that, but I also think that there is. I don't think he's like fake in that manner, because the King of Pentacles is not also like he has some things to back it up. Okay, I think that he's not just showing off. Maybe that creates for him also like a big ego, because in certain things I think at least like the king is could be like a protector, like I said, is can have good natural instincts and all kind of stuff, and could be like a good in business and all kind of stuff. So it's kind of in a way a positive card, but that could create the person also. Maybe he thinks he's above others and he doesn't need to chase anyone. Well, yeah, that is could be exactly what I kind of like was describing, because he feels that he's the king. The king will not chase. Well, king can also chase, but basically, in principle, the kings expect you to go to the king, right? Well, we're gonna do the like you can see how well it worked. Gives good answers. I have to say again that the church thing was like, after in a while, has been really. It was kind of freaky already. That's cool, nice, super nice. Okay, are you ready? We're gonna make a center card then. You get that right, and then we're gonna again address your question. Okay, are you ready, Sabrina? Here comes. Gonna picture it. I'm gonna send it to you. Okay. No, not quite. Okay, so it was the cross this time, but it has the pointy stuff, so there is that. Okay, we take another one, but like you see, when we connect, it seems that it connects really good. Okay, get ready. Sorry. Okay, now, picture it. Don't think about it too much. No. Good word for the intuition. That was waves. Okay, next. We are looking for the synchronicity here. Yes, we can see that it has happened. Okay, prepare yourself, Sabrina. Now, next. And one guess or one pick of the symbols at a time. No, now it was the square. So, looking for it, looking for it. Let's see. Okay, prepare yourself. Use your extrasensory perception. Use your intuition. Here comes. Now, and now it's waves. So not squares, waves. We keep on practicing. Keep on practicing. Okay, next one. Prepare yourself. Okay. Alright. Okay, here comes the next one. No, waves. I don't know if this is telling something about the don't be sad, don't be sad, don't be sad. This is good practice. I have done this, and it can be frustrating, but actually it shouldn't be the case in principle, but the more you do it, you kind of can get better, which should not be kind of possible based on the normal logic. But okay, and that can tell you something, of course. If we cannot now get, of course we will get it eventually. Let's see how long it takes. No worries, I have no hurry anywhere. Okay, next one comes now. Sorry, no, it's a circle this time. Okay, so of course let's shuffle also a little bit, but of course that can give some indication about the timing of this question and everything if we wouldn't, yeah, not so easily, because what happened last time you got it immediately. I was totally convinced that you get it. I could have bet a lot of money that you will get it on the first time. So let's see, but I think that could mean something, that if it takes time. Okay, now I go for it. Now, for Sabrina. No, now it's a star. So it's somehow like you have been one behind or something like this. So let's take just a minor breather. Like take few breaths. I will take few. It's also like I said, it's a two-way street. So I have to try to do my utmost also in this end. So maybe the old goo I have is also not helping so much. So take a deep breath and put it out a couple of times. That should calm you down. Actually, I think the cups do this. They breathe also. They look left and right, and that should basically calm you down and all that. So, but no worries. Let's go now. A couple of breaths, then we go. And now I feel more confident that would be the case. Let's see, Sabrina, now. Hey! Waves, no circle this time. Okay. We keep going. No? Okay. Next. Now we're making damn sure that it's gonna be the energy right, huh? Okay. Here we go, next one. No. Now we have a square. Okay. Well, let's do it this way. We do one more. Let's see if you get it. If not, we will anyway do the reading. It's just maybe then not at its utmost excellence that we can provide. So don't worry about it. We do the final one, okay? Well, that is also what I was thinking, that, well, like I said, I will make you the reading if you want. We try one more. Whatever happens, you can have the reading if you want. But also could be the case that maybe there's a good point that you are making. Maybe this is not the right time to ask for that. That could be the case. This could also be like the counter thing of the energy, that it's saying that there is not going to be like the right energy available at the moment. So, and also that now it's not the time to start thinking maybe this, or make at least a decision. So how you want to proceed? We do one more. Final one. Let's see what, if there is angels or the source or universe, how they see this. Okay, I will take one more card. And now, Sabrina, last one. Gonna do my best. No, it's a cross. Okay, fair enough. Now, that was kind of funny because it was really how it was. It was like really super stuff. Okay, earlier the question is Red the one for you? Is Red the one for Sabrina? We'll take one card for this, but that's not the one. Few more shuffles. No. So, just yeah. Okay, we take like two paths, I guess. Maybe that's good in this position. So I changed my version because I think that the other question I'm not supposed to know the answer to. So okay, is Red the one for you? And we see here two paths. On this upper path will be considered that if this is what is the kind of fate and destiny going on, then, and that's yes, and the lower path, and we see which one we consider is the one that is more appealing and how it seems like this. Let's see. No, now I don't get the right. Well, basically, let's see. Okay, here we have it. Now we can ask. So this is you. This would be, if it's yes, this is would be if it's no. Okay, we see the cards. You are there, and you're not, basically you are the page of cups. So for me that would be basically like you would be ready for new beginnings or things with this person, and also like you are kind of not getting the messages like we know you didn't. So if this would be the yes part, there is cups, and in a way kind of like everything is upside down, which is kind of funny, and then there is the upside down 4, which would be there, and that would be the yes, sort of the yes path. This would be the no path, and then we have, here we have fire. We have 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and there was the Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, 4 of Wands, and there was the Page of this, and this would be the 7 of Wands. So the no is all fire, and basically the yes would be water and fire, and you are here with the water. So, but this would be like the Star of Cups, this would be the Death of Cups, and then this would be the Tempress of Fire. And here would be the Devil of Fire, the Hangman of Fire, and then the Star of Fire. Hey Vahana. the devil of fire, the hangman of fire, the star of fire. I think that would be what I see. I don't. For me, it's interesting because this is like let's see if I have something wrong with my answer. I want to make sure. So yeah, and this is maybe also so yeah, I think I'm also like now we took the center card stuff, we didn't get it running, so now I kind of run into a little bit trouble myself with the interpretation, because is it one for you or not? So temperance of fire. Okay, I think it could, if I look at this, like I said, yeah, with the cards I didn't get the same kind of like intuitional rush that I got before somehow. So there was not so good connection, and like I said, like if you don't get it, maybe it won't give the best one, and somehow I run into a little bit trouble with this in that sense. Well, because you have the cups, there is cups there, so it's like the temperance of fire would be the stuff. So okay, so basically it ends with the fire also, and there is all fire. So would have to say no at this point. I would say that the path is this, meaning that it could be that it seems like that, and eventually it will lead to tempers of fire. So like the things would kind of die down or something. So I would think that I would sadly have to say no, because I guess this would be something you would rather be another way. So I would sadly say it goes like, I would have to say with this card in no. So yeah, are you still there? Okay, so yeah, Sabrina, good. So because yeah, this ends in a star, that ends in temperance, they both fire, and this with the no path would be the answer for that it would not be, it's like a higher card, and yeah, that's the stuff. Sorry about, like I said, maybe I was jinxing it when I was telling this, that it's maybe not gonna be the best one because of the center stuff. So Buana, hi. Free readings, but there's a catch. Have you heard of center cards? Here we have them. I will show you. Basically, we need one more card here. There's 5 different symbols: the waves, the square, star, circle, and cross. They have been used for studying extrasensory perception. The idea was like who was making the research would take a card, they had a screen between them, and the other party would, the researcher would concentrate on a card, and the other party would have to see what is the card within their mind. Okay? You are most welcome, Sabrina. Thank you. So basically, please stay tuned. Stay here. I really was really good earlier reading when we got the center thing flowing. So the idea with the center cards is basically that we get a synchronicity going. We get the energies right. So Vana, do you understand what I meant? Same goes for Crow's Nest 1408, which is you were Jessica, yeah? So who is going to be, I will put, you both can guess which one gets first right the card will get their questions answered first, and we're gonna do it as long as it takes. If it starts to take too long, then we have to start considering that maybe it's not the right time, right energy to ask the questions you are asking. So, did you understood what I meant? Yeah, okay. So the idea, there is 5 cards. These called Zener cards. From beginning of 19th century, there's a guy called Zener was using them for study ESP. So there is a star, square, circle, waves, and a cross. So it can be every time one of these symbols. Basically, you have 20% chance every time. I'm gonna shuffle the cards. I'm gonna take one. I'm not gonna show it to you. I'm gonna keep it in my mind and I'm gonna try to send it to you. And you have to use your extrasensory powers and your intuition to know what is the card. When I put the card like this on the table under my hands and say now, then it's your turn to guess it or use your intuition. What is the card? So you write it on the chat which one it is. When you get it right, and now that there is a couple of you there or more, basically that means that which one gets it right first will get first the question answered. But now we go, you got it, Krausnest. And Buana. And also Tare. Okay, so now for Buana we expect to understood it because he's not saying anything. So now we're gonna go for crow's nest and then we address others. So basically we're gonna make a shuffle here. And now crow's nest and Buana, let's see. Go for it. Look at this. This is that. So we're gonna address your question next, and then after this we do this again for everyone who is there. You can participate again, crow's nest, if you want to. Yeah, tell me about it. That's pretty cool. And this is yeah, exactly. I fully agree. I think this still totally works. It totally gives extra stuff. So there is good connection and there is synchronicity going on. So this is the right time to ask the question. So the question was, what will Hugo in the near future? What will be Hugo's next actions? Let's see. You are there. We're gonna put you there, and there's gonna be Hugo, and then the actions in the middle. So can we ask? So this is for crow's nest. Was it? It was Jessica, right? Okay, we can ask. So you are here. Here is Hugo. This is what is gonna be coming toward from him, or if there is something. Oh, you are the devil upside down. That's kind of serious. You are. That would be referring maybe to the Pope, or it could be the devil's power a little bit diminished. So I'm not. If you look at this, I'm not quite sure what would you expect from Hugo. Hugo is the tower upside down. I see that there is like serious stuff going on in here, in a way. Basically, this would turn into the Pope, on my view, and this would be, because they're upside down, it goes like, this would be the Lovers. So you can imagine what that would mean. So I'm not sure if it's like, you have the Pope, I don't know if you feel that you are being like a prude or like something like this, or like you want to be proper and you know, like you want, I don't know if you want to marry this person and do it like really official, old school, maybe a little bit conservative way or something. Okay. So I would say that if this, like I said, this the tower turn into Lovers, so I think he has feelings for you as well. I would be really surprised if not. I mean, like Lovers, whatever it's from the tower to going like a. And then, based on these two, that's your personal stuff. And what is there is the star inverted. So basically, that would be that would turn into the Chariot. So his actions toward you, yeah, his actions toward you is, I think there's going to be, and I think he has, like he, well, I'm just gonna go and say it. I think he loves you too. This, and I am very happy to say it. And I would think like you can see, they kind of go from 16 to 6, from 5 to 6, and I don't know. I just get the impression that your love is also like kind of like like I said, kind of proper and pure. This is how I see it. I think, yeah, like this is the stuff. These are the cards are basically like they're 15 and 16 and 5 and 6, and then you have the 7 between. So would have the 7 between. So you are kind of in the same page, same level. And lovers, what is his like action towards you, and then the chariot. So I think I would be very surprised if he wouldn't. Yes. Well, that seems for me also good. And like I said, we have I got a really good vibe about the connection that we share in this, like good energy and like kind of synchronicity. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, and well, of course, that is the stuff that doesn't necessarily, like I said here, that he has this, and if you turn it to this, that then I guess still lovers. So I think he has really strong feelings for you too. So that seems really. But I think I would be like the carrot is like maybe he's gonna try to that he would take action, but it's somehow he wants to limit something still there or something like this. Okay. Am I allowed to ask question about his current feelings, like a little more clarity in that? Well, basically, like I said, for me, this I will. Let's put it this what it is. Just a moment, I will put it for you. This is, by the way, the cards how they look like. I can do it like here. So this is like Rider White-ish cards with more gilded stuff there and all that. So I like to use these. Let's see. Well, it kind of falls from the tower to the lover. So basically, I think that there could be also this, that maybe he is like changing his view about that, what you said, but also let's see. I will try to get the lovers. Where on earth are the lovers now? Did I miss it? Oh, it's the last card or what? Yes, it's the last card. I cannot believe this. So basically, this turns into this. So, like on my view, I don't know. I would say that to his feelings. Look at this. This is it literally tells the lovers. So I cannot be more, and it's a major arcane. So I don't see any reason to take cards in that sense. That I think he loves you, and I would say that I won't go lightheartedly just screaming this for, like from any kind of card. These are major cards all on this. So this is really like, this is no small time thing. If there would be, this would be like this way, or you know that this would be this way, I would have said no. But this is now here, and this is how I see it. So I will say, I will repeat, I fully believe that he loves you. I think he's gonna try to make some move. Maybe he's trying to wiggle something with it. Like, if he's afraid to commitments, that he would try to put some limits or some terms or something like this. Or then there could be also this, because this comes from the tower, that to hear that it's somehow kind of that he has some change of mind about his fear of that he doesn't want to be together in that sense. Okay. Now I have to take a sip of water. You are most welcome. Okay, so we got this, and now is there's Vana, and then we had there Taresh, and now the point was, I will go again one more time here. Was there someone else still? There's 2 people at least, and if there is something more for you, yeah. Well, that is kind of crazy. It is. The world is crazy. People are crazy. Everything is crazy. Well, maybe not. Maybe it just seems sometimes like that. Hey, thank you a lot, Jessica Krausnest. So now, now a little bit sneezing with the nose business or something like this, I guess. Few breaths, maybe that's the case, a little bit water to keep things rolling. Alright, so like I said, I will yeah, and if you feel up to it, if you like what you see, consider supporting me and the channel in buymeacoffee.com/RagnarKtarot. There is a memberships available from $6 a month. You can go check it out from there, or if you want to put one time something, feel free to do it. I am very happy to do that, and basically if anyone who becomes a member of any kind of like Gates 1, 2, 3, you get a free Russian gypsy fortune telling card reading or a rune reading, like a bonus, and with the tiers and stuff, with the extra rewards that is there. So, but hey guys, you there? I will explain for you how was it. So I use center cards to get the connection. It has proven again today like helpful. I had like with Sabrina also like a super connection. Same with Crossness Jessica. Or Finnish pronunciation sometimes. So basically, the center cards have been used for extrasensory perception. There is 5 symbols: square, water or waves, cross, star, and circle. So the idea is like I'm gonna shuffle the cards. I'm not gonna show it to you guys there. I'm gonna pick one, and then I'm gonna keep it and project it in my head, and I'm gonna try to send it to you. Your job is to use your extrasensory powers and guess or use your intuition to know what is the card. You can tell one answer per time. Don't give it too early because that's not gonna count. When I say I put my hand like this with the card is gonna be there, and I say now, then you can start writing the answer. The one who writes the answer first, the right answer first, will get the question answered then. Okay? Tell me if you got it. Yeah, is there someone, if there is someone, did you understand, did you hear me, did you see the cards, the options, five different cards, center cards. Idea is to get a synchronicity and right energy for this. So after which one gets the first to chooses the guesses or use the intuition to get the card right, the center card right, that will show the connection between us, which means that we are sharing the good energy with this, and that has proven really good in this and the earlier stream yesterday. So let me know if you are there. Let me know if you're there. Okay, so basically I will show you around a little bit now, since nobody is there urgently asking or guessing anything. I'm gonna make some moves here so I can fit things like around. We're gonna move this somewhere here. Aye. So yeah, so I'm gonna show around a little bit this. So what is this? I have here a book This is Russian Gypsy fortune telling cards. It's a little bit different stuff. This is something that you cannot ask anything for doing. Friends can bring you like wine or food or something, but this is not something that you would ask a reward to do, basically. So the cards have are like a little bit different. If this is a tarot card here or here, this would be a Russian Gypsy fortune telling card. I remember seeing in a science fiction, was it Babylon 5 or Star Trek, they were using, I think it was this, and they were telling that it's like some alien stuff. Hey Benita Bala, yeah, well, we moved this forward, but you can ask, but first we're gonna have to do, there's a catch, basically, meaning freak readings, but have you heard of center cards? Basically, idea, there's 5 symbols with these cards. Which is going to be alright, so yeah, like I said, this is used to research ESP, extrasensory perception. So to get your question answered, you have to first guess the right card. You can guess or give me an answer once at a time. So the idea is that I will take a card, I shuffle them here, I'm not gonna show it to you, and I'm gonna think about it, and then I'm gonna put it like this. I say now, and then you write in the chat what symbol you think it is. When you get it right, we have reached synchronicity, slash we have the right energy, right timing to ask the question. Okay, you get it? Yeah, that's the idea. So if you ever heard of center cards, there was, sorry, I have some issues with the connection. The mental connection has been pretty good, but the digital didn't really like agree all the time with me. So yeah, I need you to, there's gonna be 5 symbols, circle, waves, cross, star or square. So I'm gonna have one, I'm not gonna show it to you, and you have to know which one it is. When you get it right, maybe it's the first time, maybe it's the 4th time. Then, if you're the first one getting it right on the chat, after I said now, then you have to pick which one you think it is. You understand? Yes, I want you to exactly to choose a symbol then, but you have to use your, okay, fair enough. So enough explaining. We're gonna roll with it. And if anyone who is hearing this, same thing to everyone. This is for everyone who is online looking at this. The one who gets it right first can ask the question, and it shall be answered, and should be with the best possible vibe. So, Benita, wait for it. Let's go right about now. So, now you can write what you think it is. Well, how about that? How about that? You have basically 20% chance for this, 5 cards. So you got it right with the first. You do not have to say that there has been already few people today that got it right. And then after with one person it took time, and when she got it right I had goosebumps, basically meaning that I have my hairs on my hands standing up with the answers that were going. So you have it. You have the star. You are the star. So you can ask. You can ask a yes or no, of course. Just tell me what, if you didn't put it yet, so hit me with your question. Sorry about the buffering. Doing my best to avoid this, but let's see how we can manage. Does Sean have a crush on me? Okay. Also, I think I could do this. Yes. Okay, it's gonna be you, Sean, and then what is there in the between? You guys, in that sense. So, can I ask? Like this way, actually. Can I ask? Does Sean have a crush on? Yeah, that's not the quite the energy I'm looking for. Let me try again. How we? This is you. This is Sean. This is what is between. Okay. So does Sean have a crush on you? This is you. Oh. 3 of Swords. So you have seen something come to pass that your mind kind of betrayed your heart, so you saw something how it is. It could be also like a death of no, actually no, it's not death. Um, well, there's swords. Sean is two of swords. So basically that could be considered that he's a little bit of stuck. I don't know, you are both in a little bit strange situation on my view. I think he's a little bit stuck and like he is kind of like I think this means that this person is kind of wants to maybe not commit, that he wants to keep their options open and kind of like hoping to be able to, I don't know, choose from any cup he wants. You have the Three of Swords. I don't know if you have recently have like something there. Let's see. It's a family friend situation. So it's a strange situation. Yeah, okay. He is a Capricorn. I don't dwell too much with the astrology in this, but yeah, I also see like there is this could be like the Empress of like swords, so of the mind in that sense. So it's a bit strange. So mm, at the moment, I would say that he is somehow stuck in this in his head, and it's like the high priestess. So if he would have, I don't think I think he wants to hide it. Maybe it's related to what you just said about the family friend relationship situation, and that he is in some manner wants to kind of keep his options open and not to give any kind of definitive answer. And yeah, and well, for this is that you have kind of seen some situation recently like this, so it's more like a mind thing for you also that has happened, and basically it's like the Empress of Swords, so it's like your mind is giving that it's kind of could be kind of fruitful, that it would be somehow even logical or something. So, but I wouldn't say exactly. Right, I think he's holding back his feelings. Yeah, I think he doesn't want to manifest or tell what it actually is. And like I said, he's stuck. This is what I got is the first thing. So also maybe he's stuck in his head how to deal with the situation, and like also not want to be public about it, or he wants to keep it his feelings more like on his own kind of head with this. And also I would say like there's one favorite thing when I have, so compared to cards, is like when you the Seven of Cups comes, for me it's also like there's always more options that you think that are in the seven cups there, basically. So yeah, he's holding back, he's stuck. Maybe he has kind of something, but maybe he's not willing to like sort of like go with that he wants to keep his cups open, that there is maybe he has feeling wise kind of could be that he is uh, maybe he has been, I don't know if he has been like a single for a long time, for example, that he has kind of used to being like he is or something like this. But yeah, definitely he's holding back and is stuck, whatever it is, the stuff there. Now give me just a small tiny fraction of time. Okay, back. So yeah, I have to say that in here at least it's kind of the flu season and I have not been saved from it. So I have met the damn thing and hopefully nobody else is having it, but I'm afraid that it's going around. As you can probably hear from my sounds at times. But yeah, that's not gonna stop little old me doing what needs to be done with this. So again, center card stuff is gonna be how we're gonna decide with the readings. You are most welcome. If you feel up to it, I have put a membership scheme in buymeacoffee.com/RagnarSketTarot with mere €6. No, sorry, $6, which is like 5 something euros, I think. You can support me financially per month if you feel up to it. If you can part with that kind of cash, there's 3 options starting with the 6. Feel free to do that, and you can book for private reading from me also, RagnarSketTarot.com. And a special offer with on top of the great things that you get from there is that if you book make any kind of donation there, or you choose any membership, you can do them by the way per month or per year, which is usually the case. You could get a Russian Gypsy Tarot fortune telling card reading, or you can choose a reading which is gonna be basically orange card with the runes. So basically there's an extra offer for that. Anyone who does it during this live will receive a bit of extra, because it's all about giving. And by the way, this is something that you don't ask for anything usually, this one. Okay. And if nothing else, keep subscribing, liking and sharing. That is caring, like they say somewhere, I guess. Maybe. Alright. So but yeah, this is the session 11 already from Ragnar's Tarot. Free readings, yes or no and more. And center cards are in the centerpiece, and I have to say that I have already today several times have had this really good connection, really good synchronicity kind of thing what Carl Jung is talking about. If you do some name drawing, he was also talking about the major arcanes, or like archetypes, which they are. Like the mother or different. He was using tarot card for this. I think they have some tarot also named after him, which I haven't looked into too much, but there is such things. So that is what is going on. But yeah, the center cards definitely work. It was the same thing earlier stream. I had doubled, and like I said, they should not like. It should be, you have 5 different cards, you have always 20% chance of doing this. Yesterday there was a person got 3 times right in a row. Then it has been that I do 6 cards with someone, they don't get 1 right. Of course it's the average, and in the long term it should be pala in a way. But when I've been practicing this, for some reason you seem to be getting, when you took bigger amounts of like, because normally what you do, you take all the cards, you have 25, you may go through the 25 cards and you keep doing it. For some reason, it was not only me, I had a partner also, it seemed that we got better. That shouldn't be really the case. You shouldn't be able to get better because, of course, it's short term. But anyway, for me, I believe fully that this seemed to work. There was controversy when they were doing this, and they say that it's cards, it's easy to mark them, you can read the expressions, and then and if you shuffle them bad, you could kind of figure out how they are in the deck. So there is all sorts of things, and somebody says like, hey, this is what gamblers use, and like all sort of charlatans with the cards, so why would you even consider using the cards? So that was like, I think, beginning of 20th century till 60s they were trying to do these things, and yeah, controversy, but for me, I feel that it gives something, so why not to use it, huh? And then I want to make also another thing, which is about the cards. You have also lot of different cards, and I have to say that one, which is a Finnish tarot card deck by Susanna Salo. It looks like this. The book, which is kind of nice, comes with it, and it's in English. You can get it, I guess, in Finnish if you happen for some super weird reason to speak Finnish in this world. Mythologica Fennica Tarot is a representation of Finnish mythology in new form. So there is gonna be also like something, and one can show you a few cards. I will go through a little bit of the deck, and I don't remember everything. But anyway, Kakkiainen is one thing. This I remember. Like you can see, it's like rah, 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 rah. These would be this kind of like small creatures, and I have to say that kakka in Finnish is poop. So this is related to this, that this would be somebody who causes trouble, and it's like some small creatures that will create this, like a kind of gremlins of their time, I guess, if you know what that is. There is Will of the Wisp, there is Folk of Lintukoto also, and there is more things. There is Eteinen Tapio, which is the king of the forest. Then we have Birth of Fire, Nakki, that is like a water spirit. Then Ilmanen, one of the biggest heroes of Kalevala, and Ukko, Ylijumala, who would be something between Odin and Thor in the Finnish mythology and ancient religion, basically. We have a dragon here. This is also other places from like Nordic stuff. It's not only Finnish. There we have Spring. There is Ilmatar, another like thing. And that's pretty much good with that, I think. But yeah, this is one of them. One thing that is I will want to share one more, and that's it. Is the Tonttu. This used to be this, like the Father Christmas have these also, but this actually was before that whole the traditional stuff, which is kind of funny that in here you had the Nuuttipukki, which was not so nice like the American Coca-Cola version. So you had your own thing, and these were creatures that were kind of taking care of saunas, your barn, your house, and you need to be respectful of them, or they're gonna start doing funny things. There seem to be one that liked wrestling, for example. If you put somebody to sleep in your like a guest kind of house, it's Aitta, I'm not sure what it's in. It's not really like a barn. They would wrestle. The Tonttu would come, and the elf would come and wrestle the person there. Hey Kanora, hello, welcome back. So, I'm not sure if you've been like seeing this, but today you wanna ask a question. First, there's a catch. You will have to pick the right center card. Have you ever heard of this? Have you ever have anything to do with this? Do you know what it is? You may, but first we have to do this because I have found out earlier already that also that this creates a good energy, and it gets the synchronicity, good vibe. I have used it successfully today. One time already I had the hair on my hands like seriously coming up in a good manner. So the idea is like there's gonna be a star symbol, cross, circle, square, and waves. I'm gonna shuffle cards. I'm gonna take one, choose one. I'm gonna take one and choose one, and then I'm not gonna show it to you. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna try to like send it to you. You're gonna have to use your extrasensory perception, your mind, your intuition to guess or know what the card is. Okay, and when we get it right, which can be the first time around, or we have to take several cards, then we have reached synchronicity. What Carl Jung was talking about, for example, that we have a connection, the right one, than the energy, meaning then that that is the time to ask for it. So the idea that you can give me a one answer, and I will do it like this. I will think about the card. I'm not going to show it to you. I will keep it first near to my heart, and then I will just put it here. Hi Buttercup. Welcome, welcome. And hi, by the way, Buttercup, thanks again for your gift and donation for the channel. And now, if you stay tuned, I will have a special gift for you, something that is gonna be especially for you. But now first, we were talking to Kanura, so we will see if she's there. So Kanura, did you understand me what I meant? No. But like I said, there is something that is waiting for you, which is a gift from me to you. So, Kanura, Okay. If we don't reach Kanura, then there's gonna be for Buttercup the stuff. So basically, we're gonna do for you the same energy stuff, or both of you. So hey, Buttercup, the situation is this. I'm using Zener cards. If you have you ever seen this before? So the idea is like with everyone that I can get the best connection with, make a synchronicity. So there's gonna be 5 different cards. Okay, Kanura, wait for it. So I'm gonna do for the both of you, and the one who gets it then right first is gonna get the answer to the question. But you have to wait until I tell you to do so, so we can keep this running good. So there's gonna be possibilities as circle, star, square, cross, and waves. So it's gonna be one of these. I'm gonna shuffle the cards. I'm gonna take one, and basically both of you, when I say so, when I say now, it will be like I will do it like this, and then I will tell you to give the answer. Which one gives the right answer first? You can choose once, and then we're gonna take another card if neither one you know it or anyone else in the chat who is online with this didn't know it. So, and then that will create a synchronicity, the right energy, and the best results. And I have really today had good, and yesterday also very good, like experiences with this. Did you understand? Buttercup, I will. Only thing is that I want to establish good connection with you, which is the synchronicity. So this is what is gonna be the stuff. But yeah, first the card. Okay, so now if you understood what I mean, I will put here a card, and you need to know which of the 5 symbols it is, and then which one knows it will get the answer. Will get the answer they look for first. So now I'm projecting it, and now please guess. Oh, use your intuition, use your mental powers. So write in the chat which one you think it is. Don't think about it too much, just let it come. Somebody said they closed their eyes and they saw the right symbol, and it was the right symbol, funny enough. Yes, you need to tell one of the 5 signs, which were circle, square, cross, waves, or star. And I'm trying to picture it in my head, I'm trying to send it to you. And Kanura, same thing. Okay. Basically only one option. So I'm gonna take your first one then. Okay? And it's the wave. Muy bien, Buttercup. You put it first also, so that's the stuff. So, like I said, I will take this out, and we will make the reading for you. And it is, may I know if my friend will contact me in 2 weeks? So, Buttercup, this is for you. Will I know, may I know if my friend will contact me in 2 weeks? Let's see what we get from it. Okay, we'll take this like this. We have one card here. It's the King of Pentacles upside down, so basically that would mean that it is the Temperance of Pentacles. So if you would link it to the majors in that sense, so it's an Earth card and it's Temperance. So I would say yes, I think your friend will contact you. I think she will. Like, since it's the Earth there, it's like a concrete thing, and it's the Temperance of Pentacles. Yeah, I think so. I think your friend will contact you within 2 weeks. The time frame. Well, let's see. We'll take a card for that too. Well, that would be turning. It's a major arcane. It's the devil. It's upside down, so it would be turning to the Pope. I think they will have to like. I feel that they, for some reason, for the contact, they will ask some advice from someone, and I would say 5 days. Or no, sorry. Now I'm confusing myself. I think it's. Yeah, I think it's basically no, but you were asking if it's 2 weeks, and I already said 2 weeks in that sense. So this was the stuff, and you wanted the time frame, so that would give the give the that would give the stuff. So I would say like I would say 5 days. This is what I think because it's a major arcane. I would stick to that. So with the info that and the energy and vibes that I have now, I would say 5 days. But you have to remember with the cards, nothing is set in stone. So I would be surprised if not. You are most welcome. So hey, now Buttercup. Like I said, I had a special gift for you. So since you made a donation for the channel, which is really nice, any advice? Okay, we'll give you an advice with here. Okay, hey, the advice. You can choose the advice. I will give you the advice. There's 2 options for you, okay? Russian Gypsy fortune telling cards. I can make you a reading and I will give you the advice from there, or I don't know if that would be more exotic for you, is this. Runes. So you can get an answer from which one you want. Depending how you time the rune thing is going to be a little bit faster, and the other stuff with the Russian fortune telling cards, that would be maybe a little bit longer stuff. So depending how you have time, can make you this. Or if you want to, we can do that another time, and I will give you the card however you wish. So the Russian fortune telling cards, okay. So we're gonna have to make little bit movements here to make this happen, because this is something that requires literally physical space. So we are gonna move a fire around here and try to be super careful with that. So it's gonna be here. Try not to get burned. There is some water there. So yeah, we go for this. And this will be for Buttercup. And like I said, this is my gift to you. This is not something that you actually supposed to ask anything from. So basically I'm gonna first shuffle 5 to 10 times. And then I'm gonna, because you are not here, I'm gonna shuffle for you for 7 times. Then I'm gonna make one cut the deck once, and then I'm gonna put the cards. I will just show you. You see it soon enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is good. And then it's gonna be another 7, which I'm gonna do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hoop, 6. You see, I am not dealing with the 7. And then I'm gonna cut it once towards me, and then I'm gonna put the cards there, and we're gonna see what we can come up with, what comes. So it's gonna be like this. So there's gonna be several rows of the cards. Here we start. Here we go. There's a remnants of like a Fabergé egg kind of thing going on here. So let's see. Hang in there. So this is for Buttercup. The whole business of everything. We're gonna move things a little bit around, I think still. Let's try here, actually. Can you see everything there? Okay. Like here. Okay, we'll put this around. Like I said, there's like some kind of setting going on here. Can we see all the cars at the moment here? Can you see all the cars? We're gonna put several rows of this, and this gonna require some management things here in the end. Okay, so this is not really my bread and butter, which is the tarot. Anyway, this is interesting. New things, especially only for you, my friend. Like they would say, someone, I guess. We is gonna have super amount of cars. I got stuck with the word super somehow. I don't know what's going on with me with that. So basically, there's gonna be more here, 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 and here. Let's see what we can see here. Moment. I don't know if I managed to move my camera somehow, because this should be fittingly go, but it seems like it's slightly crooked there. So we have to put it much here, more here, and see that if we can fit everything here. There should be one more row coming. So I think we can just fit it somehow, kinda here. So I will check. So what happens with these is that one will start making, you have to get full pictures. So I will check these two of these, and here you need to check. There's nothing much going on. There's nothing there. This is not the right one also. And here we do not seem to share anything either, right? So it's not here. No, it's not quite the right connection. Why is it? Actually, there is. I have to pay attention. The light is not maybe the best for me to do this, but we are doing this. So we continue from here. And do we have anything here? Not really. I cannot see. There's a fish. There's the dagger, the book, the scales. No, I don't see there any. Neither there. There's the anchor. There's the moon business. So no. Then we go to the next one. And here, that would be part of that. Not really. Not dagger, no. Cavalier, no. Then we have the Dalmatian there. The dog, no. I don't see it here either. And then we go here. There is no there either. Then we have it here. I don't see the rooster stuff. No. And then is the second last row. Let's see what we get here. That's not going good. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go through the whole business of everything here, moment fast, and I will tell you then from there. But now I think here we have a connection. If we put it like this, we're gonna get it like here. Okay, and then the next one. So yeah, like I said, this is gonna take a while because there's a lot of cards. This gives you like a guidance then in your situation, in a sense. Yeah. So let's see more. Is there anything? No. Not here either. Then there cannot be a dagger or anything here. There either. The dog is in the dog's butt in the wrong place in that sense. So basically, okay, here, I missed one. Let's see, did I? Because I was thinking that there was some kind of other, but yeah, I missed one. Yeah, now I was thinking that there was just something else going. So we had here, basically, yeah, let's see, fast this still, I don't think there is anything that should have been there. There is not anything here. That's the other one should have been there. There's a part of the sun, the snakes, the book, and all sorts. So I'm pretty content that that's it. So basically what we had was here, which I will check again. I will write it down. The 12, which is the bird business. Then after this there was, I guess there was nothing much here, and then we would go to the rooster, which is 48, I think, was it? 48. Okay. And then let's see, we'll go one by one, we're going parts, and then I had here one more, I think this was the final one, which is 20. And basically the bird is in a position 1, and then so is the rooster, but the forest is basically like pointing upside down in this. So we managed to get 3 pictures for Buttercup. Okay. So let's see. So basically this is what I will give you this and read you this, and this is gonna be yeah, so it would be the birds. So basically let's see what I can tell you. So general meaning of the picture: birds suggest freedom of flight. They have no worries and of cares to hold them down. A bird is free to soar heights that we cannot obtain ourselves. It can fly and enjoy itself. It can look down from above and at the world below. For us, it is just as important to let go and to be like a bird, flying smoothly and easily in the air, landing only when we want to. Birds are nature's friends. They signify freedom and unconstrained joy. They remind us of our free soul, unrestrained by the rules of our civilization. However, when the birds come in contact with civilization, such as farms and airports, they become nuisance to us. In the first 2 positions of this picture, they represent joy and merriment, while in the last 2, obstacles that we have to deal with. So yours, the birds were in position 1 because it's like upright. So basically joy, merriment, happiness, celebration, good times. The picture in this position refers to present circumstances or one of short duration. It could be an achievement, promotion, a new job, or apartment, or simple reunion with good friends that makes you happy. As 2 birds are shown, it's a good time to spend with friends. Any social activity will run smoothly with everyone having a good time. The point is, do something special so that good times will be remembered. Okay? So that would be the birds. And next was the rooster. And let's see the rooster. Let's see. Yeah, this rooster was 48. 48, yes. Sorry. Moving. 48, then we go 43. That's not the crayfish, it's a rooster. So let's see here. Rooster, and it's also in the first position. So basically, I will stand up for this. General meaning of the picture: the rooster crows at the beginning of the day, signaling the coming of light. Once, when the town was being secretly attacked at dawn, the rooster woke the residents in time to defend themselves. Thus, the rooster picture signals good news or a warning to defend yourself. It's a positive card, heralding significant news in regard to your daily life. So it was in position 1. Soon you will hear good news. It will be news that affects your home and daily life, or daily life. It could be your child telling you she or he got an A on a spelling test, your neighbor having a party, getting positive results on your test, or any news that enlightens your day. So that was the rooster. And then we had here the 20, and that's basically, let's see here, the 20 to 20 to 20. Where are you, 20? Then it's not the road, so it's a couple down from this. And this one is here. And this was that the arrows are pointing up, so it's basically going to be like kind of inverted. So it's the position 4 for this. So we go. So general meaning of the picture: a forest is made up of many trees. It has weathered storms, fires, animals, parasites, and anything else that nature had thrust upon it. Yet the trees stand, giving protection to their neighbors and in turn being protected by them. In the same way, we do not stand alone. We are surrounded by people. The picture refers to people who have grown up with you or who have shared experiences of a growing nature. For the most part, these people are helping you, as indicated by the picture in the first 2 positions. However, there are times when you have to be aware of these people around you, which the picture indicates in the last 2 positions. So position 4 would be this: beware of the nets that are thrown your way. People want you to do something that is for their benefit but not yours. It could be as serious as getting you involved with breaking the law, for which you will get caught. Or it could be getting you involved in some project from which you will not benefit but which will demand a lot of your time and effort. Be particularly careful about signing any documents at this time. They will be worded in such way as to benefit the other party and not you. Once you have signed, you will find it hard to make changes in the future. Also, be particularly careful with family relationships. Your partner may be trying to trap you, to make you take a blame for something that he or she is responsible for. At work, do your job well. Don't give others chance to sabotage or criticize your work by leaving anything undone or unfinished. Protect your home base. So there you have it. Okay? Buttercup. So now, this was Russian fortune telling cards. Russian gypsy fortune telling cards. So how did you like it? It's a little bit different than the tarot. I'm very happy to hear it. So hopefully you find their advice and you find this enlightening. Muy bien, like they say in Spain. So yeah, this was my special gift for you, and this is something what it says in the good book of the stuff, and when I look into that, this is something you don't ask anything for. If you do it for friends, they could bring you a bottle of wine or something like this, but this is not something that like tarot is another thing, but this is something you do sort of to someone and you don't ask basically anything in return. So again, appreciate your support, appreciate your time being here, which is like in reality that's the only thing we do have basically. So maybe we move this back here to get the wipes running and not to, and then if there's another one we're gonna try to move it again. So there you have it. We put it back here. Yes, but let's do the center card thing with this as well, so we can hopefully get you then the best possible answer. Okay? We also get that from you. I wanted to know next action of R for me in the first half of March. Okay, yeah, that's the stuff. But let's take the center card still first. Like I said, it will bring better results. We get synchronized, even though there's been reading already. So I will do this. So you guess the symbol, and we go from that. Okay, you ready? Okay, so it can be a star, cross, circle, square, or waves. One of the 5. So give me an answer now. Up. No, this one no. So now this was a cross, so we go for another one. Good practice for the intuition. So prepare yourself, use your extrasensory perception, use your mental powers. Here you go, answer now. Here we have a square. Don't be a square. Well, now you are a square. I'm a square. You got it. Second time around, you got it. It's the square. So we're gonna go for your question. It's the square. Muy bien. So I wanted to know next action of R for me in the first half of March. So let's see with the energies and the current moment. Yeah, it's pretty good, no? And I have had this, like, I'm not sure how many times I mentioned already, but today once I got goosebumps because of this center card business and how well it went in the end. You can check from earlier from the video if you want to. There is explained the situation, and I show my hands to prove that I got my hair on my hands stood up, and it's pretty funky. So at the moment, yeah. What? So yeah, this will sharpen the connection. This will offer synchronicity. This is the stuff. Good energies. So. Heh. Hi Brian Oliver, just wait for a sec, I'm gonna do reading for Buttercup now, but I'm gonna be using now center cards. You're gonna have to know which one I'm gonna try to send you, and then if you get it right and you are the first one of the crowd who is online here in the chat, then answer will be given. Okay, so but this one is for Buttercup. Can I ask? Yes, I can. So next action of R in the first half of March. This is you. This is R. This is the next action of R. So you are the world. We are the world. Okay. So somehow I feel that you are in a good place. You have, I think it seems that you yourself, you don't really, you're kind of sufficient. Everything, I would say everything is okay for me. Then this is Six of Pentacles, which is funny enough the card that I have had as like a meditational card and underlining vibes for the session tonight. So Six of Pentacles inverted, and then there is Eight of Cups upright. So basically that would be the Moon of Cups, for example, or just the Eight of Cups in that sense. So this is you. I think you are kind of fine. You have. I think you have everything under control. Like you are just. You are not really. I would like to think. In the first 2 of March. Well, with the info that I have, this is the could be like the Tower of Pentacles. So there has been some kind of like a concrete thing happening, and something that was not built in a good foundation has crumbled. So now when we have the 8, and you can see somebody walking away, for me I would have to say at this point with these cards that there is not going to be, on my view, a contact. So the action is like muddled. It's like I think the person is somehow stuck with the action. It's kind of like, you know, in the moon card there's the crab which one is stuck in the pond. There's dogs which are kind of like barking, and there seems to be a long way to go anywhere. There's a couple of towers. So that's from the cups. So basically, I think this person is in a bad spot. So I don't see that there's actually would be contact in the first 2 weeks of March. This is how I see it. As you can see, this, like the Tower of Pentacles, you cannot think about it, for example, in a city where it's like you put coins, and if you didn't put them good, at some point somebody breathes that way and it's gonna fall down. So there has been some kind of development in the material plane for this person, and I don't think with this, because this is like the next action, next 2 weeks. I don't see. This is like non-action on my view. The last half of March. Let's see what we get from here. I would say yes. I think the person gets to a better position and is kind of like the funny thing is like you are. I think I just get this impression that you are. The world is turning around you, but you are not so affected by it in the end. You are in the like the wheel of fortune is moving, but you are kind of like floating inside of it, sort of. It doesn't affect you. So basically, he gets from this to this. You can see this person in a way finds the right vibe. So I would say yes, because he is gonna feel better and he's gonna be in a better spot. So I would be surprised if not. So it's like the Hermit of Cups. So he somehow find his own feelings and find his balance in his feelings, and then I would say yes. The last 2 weeks of March, yes. Oh, take a sip of aqua. You are most welcome. And nice to have you back here. Don't be a stranger. Good night. Okay, hey. Yeah, good night, Buttercup. Buenos noches. Buenas noches. Hey, Brian Oliver, are you there? So basically, yeah, I'm doing the stuff. Maya, if you are here, and Kanura, if you are here, anyone who is here, I will make one more again. I'm using center cards. There's 5 different symbols. The idea is that I'm gonna take one of these randomly. I'm not gonna show it. I'm gonna think of it and to project it towards your direction. And you, when I say now, I will put one card up like this. You need to guess which one it is. You have to use your extrasensory perception and your mental powers to know what is the card. The first one, after I have said now and writes the right answer, will get the question answered. The idea is to synchronize, and I have somehow proven it. Last session I made and this one, that it seemed to work. Like seriously, it seems to be kind of a synchronicity is kind of created. Right vibes, right energy, right timing for the whole thing. So this is, it gives a better reading, right? You understand? You got it, Brian Oliver. So even if the synchronicity seems to work pretty well here, the digital part of the connections are not doing so well all the time. So apologies about the connection issues. I should have a pretty good connection, but now it's been a couple of days acting out with this. So basically, center cards, you guess the right card, be the first one answering the right symbol that I'm trying to portray and present and send towards you, you get your question answered. No, I will show you. So the idea that there's gonna be 5, I will shuffle, I will have one card, I will think about it, and then I'm not gonna show it to you, and then basically, you're gonna pick one of those. So I will show you basically how it works, very simply. I'm gonna have one card, and then when I say now, then you have to write in the chat which card you think it is. If you get it right, we're gonna go with the question and answer. If not, we're gonna take another card. For some it's taken first round, and somebody had to take 6 cards. So, but then that seemed to guarantee like a better results for the reading and good synchronicity, good energies. Okay. So you pick one when I say now. So are you ready? Here comes the first one. So I'm gonna put it there, and now write on the chat which card symbol you think it is there. I'm gonna think about it, I'm gonna present it towards you. So write it, don't think about it too much. Go for it. Ragnar went for it. Circle. Waves. Well, now we have established how it is. So basically, again, we're using center cards. So Ragnar, basically, you can attempt if you want to. The idea is to guess the right one. I will show you first. There's 5 different symbols. There's the cross, square, star, waves, and circle. I'm gonna pick one. I'm not gonna show it to you. When I will put one card like this, the first person who writes the right answer, which symbol is under my hand, will get first the question answered. If nobody knows which didn't guess right or didn't know what it is, we're gonna take another card. Okay, only one answer at a time. Okay, Mano. All right. So we're gonna go for the card. So Brian, be ready. Also, you already clearly understood what's going on. So Mano, if you know what to do, do it. All right. Here we go. Now tell me what is the symbol. It's good practice for intuition. We have a star here. Okay. So then we go again. So Mahnor, if you are there, did you get what I meant with the center cards? Okay, Brian, wait for it. Yeah, bro. Just a moment. Let's see if Mahnor can do it. Okay. So here we go. Now. Write your answer now. Okay, we have a circle here. Okay. So we go for another round. Again, no worries, we will get there eventually. Right answer now. here we have it. Square it is. Finally, very good job. So now we have established some good connection. So will Amanda and I be in a relationship? Let's see what we can find from here. Few shuffles, then we shake, see if we can ask. Yes, we can. So here's you, here's Amanda, and here's the stuff. You have a Ace of Swords going on there. So basically, sort of like a, would it be like a Magician of Swords, of Swords. Then Seven of Swords, so it's all air. It's all in the air somehow. And it's like this one is moving kind of, you're coming from there, this one is moving to this direction at the moment. But then between is an Ace of Pentacles. So I think, well, we have two aces. So for me it seems like you are kind of like maybe using your intellect and mind to kind of create this. You want to make this happen, I think. The person is not somehow seen, it's like moving at the moment a little bit away from you. It's like, I don't know if they wanted to set up some limits, but I did tend to think with the 7, which would be the Chariot. She has kind of like a bit awkwardly carrying certain her thoughts. She's carrying some thoughts with her, a bit like that could be also like not so diplomatic. Maybe did you have like, I don't know if you have had some sort of argument even, or then maybe she's been a little bit sneaky, but she's not looking at you moment. But I would say because of the Ace of Pentacles in the middle between you is like, I think it's not set in stone, but it's definitely, you have Ace of Pentacles, raw energy of the suit, material. So yeah, I think it's very possible, but it's not. Somehow it has not kind of been certified yet. So yeah, like I said, it's like the potential is there. It's in potential. It's like, well, you can see the pentacle is like with the cloud, so it's not defined. But definitely there's potential for this, and like this is like you are also maybe having some struggles, but you also have all the potential in your head to make this happen, sort of. And because they are both swords, maybe there is some kind of like a intellect, mind game thing, or like that you appeal to some. Okay, so yeah, sadly the digital ether is not somehow working with me so well as is the synchronicity with the otherwise in mental matter. So did you hear the answer, Brian? This is like a Ouija board. Brian, are you there? Is this one there? Who is spirit is there? So yeah, again, briefly, potential is there, but I don't think it would happen like really soon. But all the potential is there. It's in potential, if you can say that. Okay, so you got it. So yeah, and also, hey, if you like what you see, if you want to support the channel, buymecoffee.com. I created a membership stuff there. Starts with $6 a month, which gets you a few benefits and more. You put there is $12. The next one you get already a reading with an email personalized, and I will answer you with the video link, recorded video, and on the last one, which is then already 28, you get 15-minute reading per month, like personal reading live with me, like video call to YouTube, like this, how we are doing this, only for you. And you get discounts for personal, like private readings, and also special offers. So go check it out if you feel you want to part some cash to support the channel and me. I will very warmly appreciate it. And then you have the link there in the chat. And now, just I need a moment to do something that the nature requires. It is like, since I have not managed to stay without the flu, and the flu kind of caught me. It's not going to prevent for this, but it requires some maintenance at times in the end. So, thanks for your question, Brian. And thanks for spending your time here. That's the precious commodity that we have. It's basically the only commodity that we have. And if you think about it that way, where you want to spend your time is kind of precious. Precious because, well, you can maybe buy some of it, but you cannot really buy too much of it in the end. So the only currency that we have, right? So Magnor, like I said, senior cards is the stuff you can ask, but first you have to guess the cards. You have to know the right card, and then we will establish synchronicity, good energies, or right vibes, right timing, and then I can give you the best possible answer. I have already kind of proven for myself, even the cards, senior cards, which are these, are a bit controversial business. For me, it seems to work, so I'm using them. And also, hey, by the way, anyone who wants to take the membership or make a donation during the live will also receive a special bonus, which is gonna be Russian Gypsy fortune telling cards reading, like a general view or advice, or that would be, by the way, with these cards, which are something like these, a little bit different than the tarot cards. We're gonna have there how is explained, and then the other option is with rules. So this would be like an audience card. So one rule, this, if depending on your timetable, this one will be a bit of a faster lane thing, and then the Russian Gypsy fortune telling card thing for donators. Donators will be a little bit longer stuff. Probably it's gonna take a little bit more time and effort. So if you have the time, like we discussed, is precious, you can choose between the two. Okay. Oops. No. So yeah. And also, by the way, just one more thing, which is kind of recent for me in that sense, I am also on TikTok. So follow me there. Don't get it personally if I don't follow you back, because at the moment I cannot. I've been asking support for that and help, but that issue has not been resolved yet. So basically, there's gonna be some highlights, there's gonna be promotion for this that when I do the live. So if you're on TikTok, follow Ragnar's Tarot there. Okay? And don't forget to subscribe here, hit the bell so you know when I'm on. Like, share, subscribe. Share is caring. Okay? So that will definitely help me on my path and all that. So that is the business of everything as we move here in the digital ether. And okay, thanks for the likes by the way so far, and thanks for the donations also so far. So, is there someone out there? If there is, we do this, and then you pick the right one, use your mental powers, and we gonna like train our intuition. Okay? So we put it here, ready and waiting for a moment. So yeah, this center was using with his, this was to study extrasensory perception, and Center and his colleague were doing like tests. They were really being kind of criticized about using the cards for someone. They were using things to prevent the other side. There would have been that there's a researcher who is asking from the researchee, basically, uh, the other one will look at the card and they will have a thing, a screen between. They wouldn't see the expression. They would look at the card and try to send it for the other one. The other one would try to guess it or know what it is. They will have 25 cards, so it starts with the fact that you have 20% chance every time. And the reception was kind of mixed, so it was controversial, and there's like, why to use card, because it's like gambler's thing, and why would you ever even consider using them? And some people seem to think they work. I have tried it before. It seemed like you could train this in some manner. It should not be possible, but it seemed to be that you were doing it, you were putting your mind to it. It seemed that you got better results. Of course, it's not like a huge period of time that could affect that, or that it in a way in a long term they said that then it would fall back to the average, which is the 20%. But with my partner at the time, with my partner we were doing, and we got better. It was like maybe I think for her it was even better. At the time maybe she was more open for everything, and myself, I have kind of maybe grown more towards that direction. When I think like everything is love, I am not sure where I start, when I stop and somebody else starts. So we like this kind of idea, which has led all to this and whatever I am doing in a sense. So there is that. So basically, yeah, for me, I tried, it worked, so I'm using it, and that's of course everyone's choice then, in that sense, if you're gonna do it. And basically, like Carl Jung was saying about synchronicities, this is what I think it's kind of creating, and there's interesting stuff on that, on Jung's part also. I have dabbled a little bit to it myself, not that I'm not really gone really deep on his work, but I have gone through some and got to know a little bit of I Ching and doing the tarot, and a little bit rules, a little bit of Russian gypsy, fortune telling cards, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of philosophy. So, yeah, so again, apologies of possible buffering and connection problems. Like I said, the synchronicity seemed to work. I repeat again, I have had the hairs on my hands standing up in this, and it's really, really like there was, you can go back, I talked about it earlier in this stream. It's related to a church meeting and stuff, so that's really interesting. It's interesting stuff. Where does it come from? That's for someone smart to tell me. And yeah, if you have differences of opinion, whatever you have, put it on the chat. We can. The idea is to have some kind of community here, which I have seen going on even with the already. Like there was people helping each other. Somebody was kind of moderating a little bit, giving instructions when there was a lot of people at the same time. So I really super much appreciate it. Basically, so this is what is the aim to be, and I'm gonna be doing the streams most likely almost every day, of course depending how the flu develops, which seems to be that it has kind of stuck. I got kind of stuck to the same stage. It hasn't really gone better or worse, it's just there, and that's kind of boring, no? It's like the nose goes so stuck that you cannot really breathe, so it makes me sound a little bit funny at times, okay? But it doesn't prevent, this is still really pleasant thing to do, and the idea is of course that I am dealing with my own things at the same time, but I'm trying to kind of offer help to others as well. So that is the goal, and the idea is like I don't feel myself a fortune teller. The idea is that the answers are within you, and that's why it's always right, because you pick you pick where it hurts and you use that for that. And the idea is to get a clarity for the situation. The idea is to get answers and resolve things. So that is how it basically should be and is. Okay. But yeah, center cards are being used. You need to pick a. I will pick one randomly. I will look at it. I will portray it towards you. I will like kind of project it towards your way, and try to concentrate to keep it in my mind. And you will guess it. And many people guessed it the first time. It seems that when they had there was came kind of the synchronicity and the vibe through there. Uh, People had the additional intention to ask, and intention is a lot. Intention is a lot. I would have some examples of that. Maybe I will share them at some point. Basically. So, as said, free tarot readings, yes or no questions and more. This is the session 11 already. So hopefully 11 is the justice card, so maybe this does justice for everything of the sorts. So, but yeah, I think the thing will be to use the center cards for the synchronicity and the connection. Maybe I need to use, like, I don't know, center cards for my internet connection as well. Maybe it will work better or something. The intention has to be there. So if you want to manifest something, you need to let it happen. You have to put the intention there, and then you let the universe do the rest. So that is the stuff that is there. So I have shown a little bit today. Earlier I was showing Mythology of Fendica Tarot by Susanna Salo. It's not a paid promotion. I just like the cards. I like the book. Finnish and the kind of Nordics, basically folklore, mythology, and like ancient religion sort of as well. One thing that I said there earlier was about the tonttu, that they were everywhere in saunas and everything, which is a highly important place in the Finnish culture, where you go naked with even strangers. You can also drink beer there, make sausages on the kiwas, which is the stuff that you throw the water, and it's gonna be bloody hot there. It's not like this kind of even. There's like an even hot, and then you're gonna throw the water and it's gonna come there. Search it from YouTube or something like this. It's a strange thing, but it's really one big deal of the Finnish culture. So there we covered the sauna even here. So what else can we even start to imagine? Okay, let's see. So who is out there? Basically, let me know you're there. And I'll get to you when you have guessed and you know the right card. Center card is that case. Let's do, this will be a general reading for anyone who it will resonate with, okay? And we will do such manner a thing, which would be what is working on the background that I'm not aware of. So you want to know what is working on the background that you are not quite aware of. So we see. We'll take this. For this we'll take one card first. So what's working on the background? So if this resonates with you, if this is something you are thinking, if you feel a sting behind, or you have your hairs on your head coming up, or anyway you feel that this is something you were thinking, we check what we get. So 9 of Cups would be the stuff. So the energy is like, well, the suit is the cups, it's the 9, but basically it's water, it's communication, and feelings in that. I would say that, well, this could be linked, for example, to the Hermit. You could say like Hermit of the Cups, and the 9 itself is like somebody is kind of like it's a 9, so it's next near to completion. So some circle is a come to pass, but when it relates that what is working on the background, you know, it's like for one or reason or another, I think you're feeling pretty good about things, but anyway, there's some individual that there's some flow of information that you are not like privy to. This is what I think. For me, this is what I get from here. It's like you are a little bit left in the dark about something. So it's about flow of water, or flow of information that you are off the hook. So this is what's happening in the background. So this is, in a sense, this is a cup and the 9 of cups. It's not a major arcane, so it might not be like anything super serious. But what's working on the background is like information is being like kind of, no, you are just off the loop. So that is what is working on the background that you should be aware of. So you might be like, you feel pretty good, I guess. I think you are kind of on your own in that sense. You are feeling okay where you are, but I think you would need to look into this. So there's a flow behind the scenes that you cannot see. So I'm not sure if you will feel really good if you know what is the stuff, which you know what the flow is. But basically, that is the stuff that's working on the background. So of course with this then would come the stuff that what do you see in yourself in the car. If there's many different figures, who you are in the car and stuff. But that's the stuff for this. And now something completely different. Like I said, if you make a donation, or if you take a membership, you get to choose extra bonus, which is the Russian Gypsy fortune telling cards or the rules. So basically, we would take a general advice from the rules. You could throw them on the table, on the mantle, or this tablecloth, or then you can just shake it and take one which would be here. This would be here. So let's say what we would get from this. This would be like an audience rule, meaning that there would be only one that would be taken. That would give like a total answer to the situation in the end. So let's see. Let's see what we get from here. A was. So let's see what we can tell you about that. So I'm gonna take you from here, and I'm gonna maybe do some deduction of it, because what I'm reading is in a different language basically. So So when we are going through trials, we're gonna harness our power to go over the obstacles uh, and try to like turn down the defeat. And at the same time, we are developing in ourselves the ability to also repel behaviors that brings too much stressful situation in our lives. So that would be the stuff from that as well. It seems to be that on the road there is an obstacle, but maybe the delay is for good. Don't try to go forward too eagerly. Now is not the right time and not the right situation for you to like take part or like do something about it. This one, AWATS, will give you as an advice patience. Patience, patience, patience. You should not go forward too greedily, hoping to the hoped destination or the goal. This room is talk about difficulties that are coming when you have started a new phase in life. Many times that means waiting. Waiting for the spring rain, waiting for the fruit to be ripe, or the apples to be ripe on the apple tree. So, yeah, waiting is like whose favorite action? I don't know. Would be some funny stories about waiting also. That you can see like further than your nose and be having grit. A smart person can estimate the consequences before they act. I have to say that there's something that I seriously would need to look into myself. So basically, like repel the expected that you can like know and see coming the difficulties with the right actions. More than doers, we are actually the ones who decide. When our decision is once clear, it will go without effort, because then the universe will come and support our actions. So basically, that is, I guess, that talks about sort of like manifesting in a way, that you decide what it is and you put your intention also like there. And there it comes, and the universe will make it. You decide something, and instead. So yeah, so this rule tells you that the growth comes with difficulties, because if you are just happily, doing something and nothing changes and there's no sort of difficulty involved or no challenge, that's not gonna bring new things. So you're not gonna, for example, with them, it's as simple as muscles. You need to kind of strain them and you break them a little bit, the part like the tissue, so they will grow bigger and better, stronger. So that's the stuff. This could be also trial, kind of time of trials, but at least it is really what else. If not nothing else, it's gonna be meaningful. If nothing else, meaningful is really important. Keep your home in check. Do your job. Think clearly and wait for the will of the heavens. So that's pretty cool, no? So there you have it. There you have it for this. And again, thanks for everyone who has been here so far. I really appreciate you spending your time here. There is a lot of options what you could do otherwise as well. And if you choose to be here, it's pretty nice, because time is all we have. So basically that's the stuff. So if there's anyone out there who can hear me, which like some song lyrics say, I am doing free tarot readings, yes and no questions, and more. The idea is that you will first make a connection with me. So if you want your question answered, you will be figuring what is the center card that I will be thinking of. I'm going to portray it forward, I will keep it in my mind. It can be one of these, which is circle, star, square, cross, or the waves. So the idea is I'm going to pick one, I'm going to think about it, I'm going to keep it in my mind, I'm going to portray it forward, and basically you need to use your extrasensory powers, ASP, your mental powers, your intuition to guess what the card is. So how it's gonna go down is that I am going to go here. I'm gonna go and think about it. I'm gonna put it forward basically, and when I do say now, then the first one in the chat who writes the correct symbol is gonna get the question answered, and this will create for us a synchronicity basically, and that will help to give you the best possible answer I can give. And even if the digital connections didn't work, but the synchronicity business has worked today and earlier really well. So basically that's the stuff, and this is why this will be done this manner. Okay. Now my connection should be super good. I like the super word, it seems. I really need to change it to something else. But yeah, there has been different mediums to show what I have here, but the main bread and butter for me is the tarot. And what I'm using is kind of version of the Rider-Waite. You can see here is like gilded. It's really beautiful deck. It's pretty much the the same, but you have like more picturesque, more kind of pretty the pictures. But you can clearly see is there like a Rider-Waite pretty much. There is the death and two towers there, like it is in the other card, which is called the moon. There is the hangman, the lovers, seem to be upside down in this case. But yeah, this is what I'm using. Also using lot, like have been using lot the basic, like very basic Rider-Waite, and well, I think this I have been using other decks, but this is the one that seemed to be responding to me, and which is like sort of speaks to me. And this is, if you do the cards, this is the ones you should have. You should have the ones that seem to be your own. But I don't shy away using others. But now, for this, it seems like I'm very at ease with these ones. So that's pretty much that's what we have here. So again, I want to thank everyone who were here spending their time, because like I said, time is precious. You could be sharing with someone else somewhere else. So thanks for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting and all that. And Sabi was here, Sabrina was here, Sabi24. With her we had a really, when we got eventually the center card right, the connection was really freaky good. One, I'm not sure if we got anything for you. I think you disappeared. Crossness, Jessica, we had pretty good stuff going on too. Then Tarehe, you were here. I don't know if it got to you either, and maybe there was some confusion with the center thing, but this is how I roll with this. And you can tell something when there comes, for example, crow's nest is okay. She understood how is the stuff. She got it, and then she says, "Water, holy crap, that is cool," and she got it with the first time, and she was not the only one, definitely. Okay, and then Benita Bala was here, and it went pretty well with her, I guess, in the end. Everything has gone. Kanura was here, and I'm not sure if we managed to get her reading either. Maya was here briefly. Thank you for being here. Buttercup was here, and for Buttercup we had a Russian gypsy stuff, the reading. Brian Oliver, I think you were the one who was the last one, but of course not the least. So basically, yeah, I will have the membership scheme on buymeacoffee.com/RagnarSkateTarot. You can take a monthly support from me from there, meaning that you part with some cash. $6 the main basic thing, which gives you access to a weekly like guidance card / tarot tale video. Is gonna be limited and stuff, and you can go to buymeacoffee.com check /RagnarSkateTarot to check the others, but it starts with $6, so it's pretty nice way to support, and it doesn't take too much of your wallet in that sense. So thanks again for being here. I hope to see you next time. Hit the bell so you know my own, and also like I said, I'm on TikTok. Follow me there. I will put there some promotional stuff and some maybe highlights from the videos, so follow me there as well. So I think it's time to say goodbye for now, and I will see you in the future.